You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, this is not going to settle down the swell of the idea that the NFL might either be rigged or scripted or at least nudged in certain directions during certain games to ensure that the NFL gets a certain team or a certain fan base involved in watching their games. We know last year the NFL, of course, gave an exclusive streaming-only game to NBC's Peacock service. They paid $110 million. Well, the NFL put the Chiefs and the Dolphins on there, and yeah, Taylor Swift was in attendance for that game. They ended up getting over 2 million new subs. We don't know, is that going to translate to profit? I think they've got to stay at least 4 months for that to be the case. But that didn't include regular advertising revenue that came with it. So I'm sure the NFL was hoping to roll that over into another streaming-only opportunity. Now, the problem with all this is fans that sit around all year that have over-the-air antenna waiting for the playoffs, knowing they're going to be on broadcast network television, well, they get screwed out of a playoff game. And we already know, well, the NFL is giving a game to Amazon Prime, streaming only, exclusive. And, well, was the Chiefs worth putting the game on Peacock? Yeah, it was. The NFL got themselves a fat $40 million raise out of it. That's how much Amazon paid to the NFL to get this exclusive playoff game. That is pretty insane. That we just saw $110 million. Look, that game was just in January. And it's already been turned around and added $40 million to it. Guys, there's going to be more of this. There's going to be more of it. There was a lot of backlash over the Peacock game, and the NFL clearly doesn't give a crap. They don't give a crap. Earlier this month, Amazon landed in a streaming exclusive NFL playoff game for the 2024-2025 season. In doing so, Amazon displaced NBC Universal Peacock streaming service, who had the NFL's first and lone streaming playoff game this past season. While it was unclear then, the rumored price has started to leak out. CNBC reported on Wednesday evening that Amazon will pay a whopping $150 million for the exclusive rights to an NFL playoff game next season. Earlier Wednesday, Front Office Sports reported that the price tag was $120 to have the rights. Well, they were wrong. They were wrong. Quote, I'm told the number is closer to $150 million rather than $120 million from a source familiar with the matter told Sherman. And I guess he's with CNBC. He added that both Amazon and the NFL both issued, quote, no comment on the news. Wow. The point of why this is important is that Peacock paid $110 million for the last playoff game. So if Amazon is paying closer to $150 million for this one, now we're talking about a 30% increase in 1 year. Wow. Not a 9 or 10% increase. I guess 9 or 10% is closer to what they were expecting. Instead, they got a 30% increase. Wow. When Peacock shelled out $110 million for the game, you had to expect that whatever the price tag the game had last year would absolutely go up this year, given the increased ratings across the board for the NFL. Although the game irked fans in terms of being inaccessible without subscribing to Peacock, there were no notable technical issues, and the network boasted that 23 million people watched the AFC wildcard game between the Dolphins and eventual champs, Chiefs. Amazon liked what it saw and will look to potentially do better next season as their higher subscriber base will likely see them break new records. $150 million is no small sum, and Amazon clearly has the want to stream NFL games. Their Prime Vision cast has gotten rave reviews. Prime Vision cast? Is that part of Thursday Night Football? I don't know, but this is just going to lead to more speculation. Look, a lot of people believe one of the reasons they added all those subscribers and got the 23 million was because that Taylor Swift fan base got in there, and that Roger Goodell and the NFL was plenty happy about how that turned out. Well, here they are. They turned it into a $40 million bump. No, $30 million bump. It was 110 to 150. So, wow, it's not going to stop. It's going to continue. Now, speaking of something that affected the NFL, the AT&T outage knocked out the NFLPA virtual agent seminar. A massive AT&T outage is impacting NFL business. The NFL Players Association scheduled a virtual agent seminar for today. It got started, and then it crapped out. Is this Florio? Okay, let me rephrase this for you, Florio. It got started, and then it shit the bed. Quote, "We are aware of technical issues," the union said in an email to agents. "The AT&T outage has affected our platform. Please continue to be patient. We will send an update once the issue has been resolved." The union has since pulled the plug on the session, postponing it to a later date. Agents have had limited exposure to new executive director Lloyd Howe under his predecessor, DeMaurice Smith. The relationship between the NFLPA and agents struggled at times. Wow, DeMaurice Smith, not there. The agents are on the front lines of the daily fights on behalf of union members. However, some agents like to complain about the union to media members who take the information and spread it without scrutiny or even giving the union a chance to respond. That has added animosity. Not surprising that there's a war that stays ongoing between the PA and the agents, I think that's to be expected. The actual story there was that the NFL got nailed by the AT&T outage. In fact, come to think of it, that may be affecting views today. I hadn't even thought about that at all. But it could be because, well, this content is widely viewed over cell phone service, So I guess that's always a possibility. I don't know. I don't even know what the specifics of the outage is, to be honest with you. I just know we got a call earlier and somebody said they couldn't make calls. And so it was all over the news. But, well, if you're one of those fans that was pissed about an exclusive NFL playoff game, you're shit out of luck. They're going to keep coming. And my guess is, when do they go to 2 a year? Because it would not shock me if that happens on the NFL wild card weekend. Where it's going to start getting real ballsy is when they want to get into division playoff games. And then it's steamrolling towards eventual pay-per-view, NFC, AFC Championship, and Super Bowl. That's where this is going. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.